How's it going, everybody? Sandwhichpants here today, and we're going to be doing a bit of a trials breakdown here. I paired up with two randos from True Vanguard's stream. One of them was looking for a third, and so I jumped in with him. He was only a 318 light at his absolute best, but we decided to give it a shot. And Christopher kept saying, we're gonna get wrecked, we're gonna scrub out, we're gonna get destroyed. And I was saying, nah, we've got one shotgunner, two snipers, you guys are decent light level, surely you're not bad. Well, we get paired up against these three guys. Mr. Beefy 9 he actually wasn't even really a threat. He was the easiest one to take out besides maybe their warlock. But N99 Ghost, this guy does some incredible things with his melees and glitches. The warlock, the Carter 91, I've actually played against him in a pub before. He was bottom of the leaderboard, so I didn't expect any plays coming out of him, really. He was the least of my concerns. It was the hunter and the striker I was worried about. Knowing that it's Twilight Gap, we decided to run a setup, like I had mentioned earlier, where I'm running a shotgun and my two teammates are sniping. Unfortunately, it probably should have been one of the other guys shotgunning, because the snipes were not on point today. Rather, yesterday, when this video was recorded. So I jump up, challenge with a grenade. My teammate had already bodied him, so I knew that was going to be an easy grenade cleanup. And these guys just give me the triple. Like, it wasn't even a challenge for me at that rate. I just went around a corner and got it. So we're being, a bit sneaky, evasive, using blink both offensively and defensively, but we're not going hyper aggressive with blink. It is best used to try and get out of a situation that you wouldn't have gotten out of before. With the reduction of its handling and, all of that, weapon draw speed, what was it? Oh, the recovery nerf. Right. Yeah, that stuff really hurt Blink. But we ended up getting this wipe again. I got 2 kills on it, and Christopher got his 1. He was pulling his weight. At this point, I knew we were carrying Invader Zem, even though he's the striker, the one that should be doing the best, essentially. But, no big deal, no hard feelings. All of that good nonsense and jazz. So I come pushing around towards their spawn. Last word ready, and Ghost is waiting for me. If I had a grenade, I totally would have thrown it. But I challenged low health again, knowing my recovery is higher than his. But this time, he runs away out, and so do I. My teammates all go down, and at this point, as soon as I run into mid, they tell me they're all in mid. So the callouts could have been much better there. We could have actually clutched out that round. I could have clutched out that round if I had been informed of their location. But instead, my teammates were very silent. Granted, this was our very first time playing any games together, so I can't really be surprised that our teamwork and coordination was kind of bollocks. So we're getting pushed from multiple angles, and I decide I'm gonna hang out and try and shotgun. But these people are sneaky and evasive. It's the Carter. Now, he's using fusion grenades, and I absolutely despise him for it. Let me tell you. Because fusion grenades are the worst things in this game. They shouldn't have made sticky grenades so prevalent. Let's face it, especially not on something like the Sun Singer. Holy crap. Now, this is where I'm confused, because he just literally disappeared. And Mr. Beefy comes in with a shoulder charge out of nowhere. Granted, he did move, unlike another game that I tried to record, where the Titan literally just did a 180 and shoulder charged me from standing completely still. That was actually the next game. It didn't capture, it got corrupted apparently. But anyways, on this play, I figure, oh, well, there's somebody over here, so I'm going to throw a grenade. Oh, no, he's coming around, so I recognize that. And he takes down my teammate, so I take him down. I'm waiting for the revive at this point. And here it's going to be a little bit of slow-mo just to watch this play. So I get the revive, and I recognize, okay, there's special coming up in a couple of seconds, but we're being pushed. So let's get the Warlock down. Now I've got a Nova Bomb. I tell my team I'm going to save my Nova Bomb now that I've got it. I'm saving my Nova so that I can interrupt their heavy. And then that grenade just appeared out of nowhere to me at first. It took me a second to realize that it was Invader Zim throwing it and bouncing it off of a wall. So I get up here, and instead of firing, my shotgun it keeps going forward. And then I shoot him right in the chest plate with it. And he takes no damage. Instead, he gets the melee back. At this point, I knew something was a bit fishy because he should have died there, but I wasn't 100% worried about it. I was figuring, you know what, I've got a better KD than these guys do. I'm playing well. Maybe we can clutch this out. Maybe we'll go, 5-4, or maybe we'll keep it as a 5-2. Who knows? 5-3. I mean, so here I push up on their heavy, and knowing that they're coming out, I go ahead and Nova Bomb, but Carter, with his stupid fusion grenades. So, I get the kills, but I die. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to live and have my heavy in case anybody had a self-res, but I guess they didn't. And so, at this point, I'm just being aggressive for not really a good reason. I'm salty is really what it is. It's not a good reason, but there is a reason. I'm just salty. And Invader Zim here, not Invader Zim, Mr. Beefy, ends up getting kind of away, and I run really low on last word ammo, so I figured let's back off, reload, and pull out the shotgun, see if he pushes. And he doesn't, really. They just go into control mid. So I push out and around. Going up into here, going around, being as evasive as I can, And then, next thing I know, I'm being pushed. Boom, take the Titan out. Boom, slide under the grenade, and apparently not, because it has the most ridiculous tracking I've ever seen. It literally pulled to me from 20 feet away. Can you fix that, Bungie? Can you fix it? Because that was a bit excessive. Now, I mean, I'm not saying, nerf the damage or anything, just nerf its tracking, because that was ridiculous. But, let's move on. Here, it's 4-3. We're kind of panicked at this point. My teammates have already lost faith. And, so I'm going for this roundabout situation. I'm like, oh, come over here, and I'm gonna get you guys. Well, I'm not gonna push you from that way. I decided to come around here and try and blink over this, which should have worked. But didn't. So now, we've left this entire round, the final round, up to Invader Zim, which if you've been watching the video at all this point, you'll know that that was a bad idea. However, I complete the bounties, and, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time.